Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dr. Mordechai Kedar, Israeli analyst about the Middle East. Since last Friday, everybody is talking about what Israel did to the world by getting rid of the biggest terrorist in the whole world, Hassan Nasrallah, who for 32 years was the head of Hezbollah, the biggest terror organization globally. A terror organization with thousands of combatants, with hundreds of thousands of missiles, and a big power which devastated Syria only a couple of years ago. And Israel succeeded to get rid of him and to save the world from this man who actually was the messenger of Iran and actually turned Lebanon into nothing than a proxy of Iran. The man was a great leader, no doubt. He was, first of all, a man of religion. He studied in the Hausa of Najaf in Iraq, along with Muqtada Sadr, who was more or less the same age. And he returned to Lebanon in order to revive the Shi'i community in Lebanon and to turn it into a fighting arm of Iran. And he succeeded. Definitely, we had wars with him, 2006, and along the years, and he was a vile enemy of Israel, but not only Israel. He was the vile enemy of the West because his hands were with blood of Americans, French, and other nationalities who were murdered by Hezbollah, not to mention we can mention what happened in Argentina in the 90s, which Hezbollah and himself was involved in the Israeli embassy and the AMIA building in Argentina. Yes, this was a great achievement for Israel to save the world from this man. However, as important this event is, we cannot rejoice it without looking to the future. Because if Israel stops at this point, Hezbollah will regain its power. Some people will replace him, one in the religious aspect of his life, one in the leadership aspect, one in the military aspect, one will take the relations between Lebanon and Iran. So some people can replace the man in his magnitude. And Hezbollah will continue to devastate Lebanon, to devastate Israel, and to be a problem which will actually might endanger other countries as well, as we saw in Syria already years ago. So the question is, what will be the future? Will Israel stop, or will Israel continue to get rid of Hezbollah altogether by attacking its storages of weapons and missiles, by stopping smuggling of weapons and missiles to Lebanon from Syria, and maybe to broaden the problem to other countries? Means, since Israel showed that Hezbollah can be treated in a decisive way, maybe some others will start to deal with the Shi'i militias in their countries, like in Syria, like in Iraq, like in Yemen, like in Iran. Means, in Iran, as you all know, there are many minorities. The Persians are a minority. And there are groups in Iran which want liberation, want to be liberated from the Persian yoke. And they want to divide Iran to some ethnic countries, because Iran is not one nation, it's not one ethnic group. It is comprised of Persians and Azerbaijanis and Kurds and Arabs in the Ahwaz. And by the way, this is the flag of the Arab Ahwazi district of Iran, and the Arabs in this district want independence. The Baluchis, the Turkmens, and there are many more ethnic groups which never made a real nation in Iran. Yes, they are all citizens of Iran, but there is no Iranian nation. And therefore, Iran, if being pushed to this direction, will find itself divided to some ethnic states, just like the Soviet Union, Yugoslavia, Czechoslovakia, and this is inevitably what will happen if the civilized world will push Iran to that direction, will empower the minorities in order to gain liberty from the central regime, which oppresses them all. Ladies and gentlemen, what happened with Nasrallah could be only a preamble in order to make the Middle East a better place by chopping the tentacles of the Iranian octopus and actually hit the head of the octopus, Iran itself, by encouraging the minorities of Iran to fight for their freedom. It is time that the world, the civilized world, supports those minorities in order to make the world a better place by dividing Iran to ethnic states. This way, the problem in Yemen will be much easier to be solved, in Iraq, in Syria, and ultimately in Lebanon as well. Thank you so much for thinking about this. And if you want to comment about what I say, please write to me by email to Kedar, Kedar, at newsrael.com. Newsrael, Newsrael, the application of news about the Middle East, which you can download to your cell phone, whether Android or iPhone. Newsrael, Newsrael. Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching. Drop a comment below. Don't forget to like, share, and hit subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. Until next time, stay informed and inspired. This is Dejobnik signing off.